What do we choose? You seem very sure of your facts, Lestrade, but I believe that there's evidence that contradicts your interpretation. Are we playing Felix White here? I assure you that I've examined everything in great detail, Mr. Holmes, and seriously doubt that I have missed a significant clue. What have you seen that goes against my theory? Here, down. I suspect you noticed that the victim's jewelry is missing. What do you make of that? I presume you prefer your operations on her neck and hand. As you well know, the Whipper takes selected items of jewel from his victims. This further supports my case, Holmes. I believe that if my theory were flawed, you would be the man to set me straight. But it looks like you have nothing material to add. The killer's choice of weapon is most telling, don't you think? Indeed! A professional eye tells me that this woman was killed with a surgeon's scalpel, and we know the Whipper uses a scalpel with the skill of a medical man. Isn't it so, Dr. Watson? What I've heard, Inspector, the answer is yes. But I would not presume to commit myself before the autopsy is completed. I must say that if a scalpel was used, it was a dull one. The wounds appear a bit whacked. Well, that's as may be. I'm certain that the medical examiner will confirm my observation that a surgeon's scalpel was the instrument of death. Mr. Holmes, do you have any credible reason to believe that the weapon was not a scalpel? Let's check this here first. The absence of a perfume bottle in the purse is a vital clue. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector? That spot of the things he is wearing sits on the vanity in the victim's dressing room. Powerful smell, isn't it? But the absence of the bottle is no mystery. If you look closely at the victim's coat and the wounds, you may notice that the fatal blade had a serrated edge. Dr. Watson, can one find a serrated scalpel in the physician's black bag? I regret that if I know of no such instrument in the hands of any medical man. That is unusual, but I suspect that this is insignificant. I never said the Whipper was a doctor. Perhaps his other scalpel lost its razor edge. He's done enough foul work with it, heaven knows. Let's not confuse the investigation with trivialities, gentlemen. Perhaps the murder was imitating the style of Jack the Ripper. The gutter press has been filled with lurid accounts of the fiend's disgusting exploits. Perhaps. Won't feed the bulldog, Doctor. I need facts, Mr. Holmes. My hypothesis is that the Whipper is responsible for this brutal murder. Because there may be a bit of confusion surrounding the serrated blade, I will concentrate my efforts at the question of the murder weapon. But I would not be adverse to you and Dr. Watson looking further into this entire matter, if you wish. You may speak with the witness in the victim's dressing room, and you may want to examine the victim's flat at 21 Pratt Street. Thank you. Let's talk with this policeman. Is everything here exactly as you found it? Nothing removed since I arrived, Mr. Holmes. I rang up the inspector, and he was most particular in his instructions. Touch nothing, he says. So I've been standing here like a lump. Constable O'Brien. I should give him a Scottish accent. Okay. I can't do a Scottish accent. Do you have any information that would assist our investigation, Constable? No, Mr. Holmes, I am sorry. But what with fending off the newspaper giants and half the noisy buggers in London, I have been preoccupied, as you might say. Oh. You want to ask beggars? You must be Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson. I'm Henry Carruthers, the stage manager. Inspector Lestrade told me you might want to look around the place. Feel free. I'm afraid we can't be of much help. Poor Sarah. Is that the girl who witnessed the incident? Yes. Her name is Sheila Parker. She was in a dreadful state earlier. Fainted dead away. As you can see, she's still very upset. I doubt she will be able to answer any questions just yet. Anyways, Sheila Parker. Miss Parker, I'm sorry to trouble you. Do you think you could bring yourself to quiet what you saw? I saw Sarah lying there. Oh, it's just horrible. I can't bear to think about it. Well, she seems hysterical, Holmes, and rightfully so. I doubt she will be of much help in your current condition. Well, slap her. Can we slap? No, we can't slap. Damn it. Use Ivan Bar with Sheila Parker. I can't do that. Nah, damn it. Oh well. Preposterous. Ooh, a wastebasket. We can't examine the wastebasket? How the hell? Ah, perfume bottle. The perfume is called All the Same. The label lists the address of the perfumery as Bell's Perfumery in Westminster. There's a ribbon around the bottle, as if it were a gift. Can I examine the ribbon? Perfume bottle... no ribbon. Pick up the perfume bottle. Use perfume bottle on Dr. Watson. You can't do that. No. I can't examine the ribbon. Okay, exit. Well, let's talk with Henry Caruso. What's the problem with that door, Mr. Carutas? Which is to say, what are you doing? The plate's broken. I'm attempting to repair it, but I'm afraid it's quite beyond me. I'll probably have to hire a locksmith to do the work. Who forced this door? Inspector Richard thinks it was the Ripper. He says that the Ripper broke in here and dragged Sarah out into the alley to murder her. Do you think that what's happened, Mr. Holmes? The inspector has many fine qualities, but he's overly fond of theatrics. It's clear that the murder did not attack his coverway here in this room. Oh, there's evidence for that, Mr. Holmes. Is the sound broken? Okay, it was just done. The location of the woman's head. Exactly what I thought, Mr. Holmes. She shouldn't have had her head unless she was going out the back door. That means the Ripper must have broken in during the performance, and then went back outside to wait for her. I can't see that anything is missing, though. Do you know of anyone who might have harbored a grudge towards Miss Carraway? A rival or jilted lover? Or perhaps an obsessive admirer? Certainly not. I can't imagine why anyone would want to harm her. She wasn't the greatest actress, but she was popular in a way, and sweet. Though, now that you mention it, there was a young fellow who was asking about her a short time back. He seemed rather suspicious. What was so suspicious about him? Found him hanging around about in the alley. He asked if Sarah worked here. I offered to take a message, but he refused to leave his name or his reason for calling. He was just a lad, no more than 17, but bright-eyed and very single-minded. He didn't want to see Sarah so much as he wanted her address. Did you give it to him? What do you take me for, sir? I don't go handing my girls over to any dimwit who just happens by. Thank you. My refusal didn't seem to bother him at all, though. He just smiled and thanked me for my time. Pretty as you please. Then he said if I changed my mind, he would make it worth my while, and that I could leave a message for him at the Moongate, whatever that means. Have you recalled any details that might assist my investigation? I think I've told you everything I know. Okay, open the wardrobe. Ooh, women's clothes. Nice.